Jocelyn done messed up, Tracy done messed up, but hey y'all, welcome back to another review of Life with Chester for General Hospital, January 15, 2025. Okay, y'all, so first things first, let me know y'all thoughts on this episode down below. Look, I said you can't just hold nobody kids like that, especially if they got the paperwork. I think Martin had told Tracy that basically, but I think it's Friday's episode where they said something about Tracy is in trouble or whatever. I said, is she gonna get arrested? But yeah, I said, why didn't Sonny just go up the steps and get the kids? Did he know he was gonna be stalked by what's his name? Do he still work there? What's his name? I forgot that man's name. Y'all know who I'm talking about, right? I said, why would you could have easily just went upstairs and got the kids, right? Maybe he was afraid because I think they did say they had guards everywhere. Okay, so first we're gonna start with Anna and Josh. So basically, Josh came to her. I said she must don't know how this works or something. She don't sit up here and told when she came in that doggone window or whatever. I said he gonna see her and he gonna know what's up or whatever. But not only did she see him or he saw her, she confronted him and told him basically he's the one that stabbed Dex and all this stuff, just telling him the reasons why and everything. Just telling him too much, talking too much. You wasn't even supposed to be right there. But yeah, she ends up coming to the police station or whatever to tell Anna to make an arrest, to arrest Cyrus or whatever. She ends up giving her all the reasons why to say, she talked to Felicia and Cyrus stopped ringing the bell. And Anna was like, okay, and I can't just bring him in because of that or whatever. But she ends up having him come in, but she didn't have the officer, arrest him or put the cuffs on or whatever. But yeah, she ends up having him brought in and she ends up questioning him. But he wasn't just going to sit up there and say, yeah, I did or whatever. Why? After she got done questioning him, I think he realized that, because they didn't actually arrest him, he was free to go or something like that. But he walking out, he's already seen her face through the screen or whatever. So he walks out, she confronts him to myself, so you just going to let him go and all this stuff. You supposed to arrest him, this and that, or whatever. And Cyrus over here still acting like he ain't did nothing. He acting like he ain't did nothing or whatever. So he leaves out. And Anna ends up telling Jocelyn, basically, she ended up helping Cyrus cover his tracks. She told him everything. I said, see, he should have stayed out of it. But yeah, I ended up seeing a few comments saying basically there's a reason why they showed Dex's weapon and Jocelyn hiding it or whatever, that she's going to end up trying to use it or something. But we'll see. Elizabeth and Lucky. So basically they were sitting there. They end up seeing Cyrus. So their bright idea is to sit up here and have Elizabeth fake like, she the nice cop, Lucky the bad cop. I also think she said something about volunteering at the place that he volunteers at, and that's how she gonna end up striking up the conversation or whatever, and basically bonding over the fact that neither one of them can come back to the hospital. I said, if he's sitting up there allowing you to be set up, what make you think, these people, I swear. But yeah, she over here and Lucky trying to tell her against that or advise her against that, and she was convinced that she could get through to him. But that's when they seen the officer come in to get Cyrus. And they was basically trying to see if he was being brought in for questioning or whatever. I said, yeah, because Jocelyn snitched. She don't sit up here and tell, what? I told y'all. They always going to sit up here and tell too much to the people responsible. Why would you tell him any of that? Gio, Trina, Emma, Cody, Sasha, and Felicia. I think, yeah. I forgot the part about when they was at the hospital. But yeah, they end up basically just watching football, watching Kai play and everything. Cody ends up revealing to Sasha, this fool don't sit up here and invested all his money. I don't know if he was just saying the money he got from Drew or what. But he told Sasha he invested all the money he had into the football game, and Kai got hurt. Basically, Trina was watching. She ends up freaking out or whatever because he had got hurt. He stayed down, but they finally helped him up or whatever. But yeah, I said, Cody lost that money. He lost all the money. I said, see, Tracy just told him not to invest no money up in the crypto, and he done invested in the football game and lost it already. Oh, not just that. Then he did go to Brad and say basically he wanted to set up a little bet thingy with his aunt or whatever. Don't they be charging interest and stuff like that? I said, he done got out the game just to get back in it. But Emma ends up stopping by where Gio and Trina was and basically made her introductions and everything. And she was talking about, the situation that happened with her and Gio about the man wallet. And I said, that was her. I was going to ask y'all the other day. I was like, so that was Emma. They got that wallet and gave it to Gio. But Felicia ends up coming by to get Emma to talk to her. She basically told her to stay out of trouble. Long story short, to stay out of trouble, that she got an opportunity to, get a fresh start. I said she gonna be in trouble. You can tell already that's what she came on the show to do. Cause trouble or be in trouble or something. Drew and Alexis. I said, why? They ain't learned yet. They haven't learned yet. Everybody keep trying to talk to Willow and Drew, but neither one of them listening. Neither one of them gonna listen. I feel like Willow is gonna end up finding out about Nina and Drew and she gonna separate from him for a split second. A lot of people are speculating that she's gonna end up pregnant, but we'll see. But yeah, Alexis was just saying she's worried about Scout, and basically she thinks that she should live with her or whatever. Then she was asking him about Willow. He's talking about, I said he keep telling everybody he love this lady. Talking about he love her. Has she said it back? But he was telling Alexis basically he feels like Willow is exactly what Scout need, or who Scout needs or whatever. I say he trying to replace Sam already. But to finish with their storyline, with they scene or whatever, he ends up telling Alexis that he's staying in town. He's made the decision to stay in town or whatever and find him a place or whatever. And she was just talking about, everything that's going on with Michael and Willow and the custody battle and all this other stuff. That's when she ends up asking him or saying that she feels like Scout should stay with her. He ends up telling her no. No, she's staying with him. And last, I guess we're just going to combine all this together. Carly, Jason, Felicia, Sasha, Brennan, Sonny, and Tracy. So, okay, Carly and Jason. So, basically, Felicia ends up telling them that they got to leave or whatever, that Willow took all of their names off the list or whatever. I said, that was fast. I said, she didn't even stop to consider the fact that they ain't got nothing to do with that. Tracy the one won't let the kids go. She the one won't let the kids go or whatever. But, yeah, she took all their name, or Drew did, took all their name off the list or whatever. Sasha came to the hospital. Sasha. I said, now, Sasha. How many times, this your second time coming to the hospital? Yeah, that's your friend. Of course, you're going to be there, yada, yada, yada. Once they find out you pregnant and the fact that how you been acting, don't they supposed to be in hiding? No, she's supposed to be in hiding. She ain't supposed to be studying over here. They going to eventually figure things out. I said, well, I don't know, because I don't know if they still going with that storyline about the custody battle or not. Now, we see that currently because Tracy over here, how you going to hold somebody else's kids? How you going to sit there? He left out the door. He gonna tell Jason, look, we finna get to that part in a minute. But yeah, I said Sasha gonna make it obvious. But yeah, Carly ends up asking Jason, because I think, no, Sonny wasn't there. Carly ends up asking Jason to go get the kids, so he ends up going. She calls Brandon and basically asks if he know about, the facility that can fix Michael up and all that. But basically, she wants his help again. I said, dawg, Brandon, you might as well go. Look, just tell her. And he still ain't told her the truth. I almost forgot a part. When Felicia was telling them basically Willow has all the control, all the access or whatever, and they was speaking on her, then they was like, no, it's really Drew that's controlling the situation. So Carly was like, can we go to the press basically and expose Drew or whatever? And I think Felicia was the one saying she's seen it before and that's not the best solution. And that's when she ends up sending Jason to go get the kids. Tracy and Sonny. So Sonny, first of all, he's still having the heart pains or whatever. He taking medication. I said, well, if that's not work, I feel like, look, y'all know me. I feel like it's more going on than what meets the eye. I feel like it's a lot of this stuff connected. We'll see though. Maybe they're gonna bring Selena back because they had Cody and Brad talking about her the other day. But yeah, I feel like it's more going on than what they showing us as of right now. But yeah, Sonny was trying to tell Tracy to go get the kids. He was trying to tell her, Willow want her kids and she deserve her kids and all this extra stuff. She's like, like I know, the problem is not Willow, it's Drew. I said, everybody saying the same thing. I said, they right though, because he manipulating the mess out of her. But yeah, Tracy ends up telling Sonny that Drew is the enemy, treat him accordingly. I said, what she was telling him to do? What? I ain't understand what she wanted him. I said, these people be wanting Sonny to do certain stuff when it suits them. When it suits them. But yeah, so he's still talking about to go get the kids. Basically, they not gonna get access to Michael until Willow gets the kids back. She's still not backing down. I was like, Tracy, they gonna bring the cops. I said, you're gonna have to back down then. But Jason ends up arriving and saying basically him and Carly can't see Michael until the kids are back with Willow or whatever. And she was about to let him get the kids. And she ends up bringing up a good point. She said, even if you take the kids back to their mother and Drew and all that stuff, what make you think that they not still going to say you can't have access to, Michael? I said, I was thinking the same thing. I was thinking the same thing with everything they got going on. I said, who's to say they even going to allow them to see him? But when she said that, it was a look on Jason's face, and I was like, look, I be watching their expressions. They could just be looking like that, but But yeah, it was a look on her face when she said that or whatever, and I said, right. So then, I think he was headed to get the kids, and that's when she was like, Monica has been, I said, she's speaking on Monica's behalf a lot or whatever. But yeah, he's about to go get the kids, and that's when she started talking about Monica this, Monica that, Monica has been enjoying them kids. You really gonna hurt your mama or whatever she said, hurt Monica like that or whatever. So I think Sonny had told her to go get the kids and he didn't do it. I said, ooh. He left and he was upset. He was highly upset. I said, Jason, you done messed up, buddy. You done messed up. And it looked like Carly on tomorrow's episode trying to get the kids as well. I did see that in the spoilers where, they said they have a face-off. But yeah, Jason ends up saying he not going to get he not going to get the kid. I said, why didn't Sonny? Maybe it's because of the guards or something like that. And I know he worked for Sonny, so he's supposed to do what he said and all this other extra stuff. But it's like, why you couldn't go take your bag? You came over there to get the kids, right? You didn't know he was coming. You didn't know Jason was coming or whatever. Why didn't you go up the steps and get the kids? Why didn't you go get the kids? Look, I was just talking and I didn't realize that I ran out of space, that I ran out of time or whatever. So I don't know what I was talking about. I think the fact that Sonny didn't go get the kids, how he left out or whatever, and he was holding his chest again and he ends up taking the medication. And I was like, okay, it's something to that storyline right there. We finna get ready to see. But I said, why didn't you could have went up there? I know what I said now. I don't know if I'm repeating myself or not, but I was saying how Sonny didn't know that Jason was coming to get the kids. So why didn't he just go up there and get the kids? But Tracy ends up telling Jason that his father would be so proud. She ends up hugging him, and he hugged the back. I said, what? I said, Tracy done got a soft spot, and Jason finally standing up to these folks. And I said, but now I don't know if this is the time or the place because the cops more than likely finna get ready to come. The police finna get ready to come. They said Tracy gonna be in trouble or something like that on Friday's episode, if I'm not mistaken. I said, you can't just, why? Look, then, why didn't Willow? Well, I guess because she would have been escorted out. But yeah, that's it, y'all. Let me know your thoughts on this episode down below. Stay tuned for the next video. Until next time, do have a great rest of the day and be safe.